in the movie.
Well, you guys actually went to Winter and Wigwag in Wonderland. The last guest we had on last week was the couple there. Not the couple,
Wait,
sorry.
there's like
The
25 people there.
The director of it and the guy who started the actual organization. Oh,
Cynthia,
yeah, it was better. It was last weekend.
Cynthia and...
I don't remember. I drank too much.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why am I blanking his name? That's embarrassing.
I don't know names. Don't look at me.
Something Neil.
Sunil. Yeah, it was great. I cried twice in that too. I cry a lot.
I was happy to
apparently.
see Sunil acting because he's usually
Because he
behind
only
the
directs.
scenes.
Yeah, it's the first time we've seen him
I
act.
saw him out right before the performance.
I've never seen him. He's been here 8 years. I've never seen him until we came on the podcast. I'm like, okay, cool.
We've seen the last 4 plays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
Sunil's a really nice guy.
He's a
Yeah,
really
he's
nice
super
guy.
nice guy.
Awesome.
Super nice guy.
And he did a
Chill.
great job actually acting.
Yeah, Cynthia was director. She was really proud, and it was great to talk to her because.
I think sorry.
Go on.
I think we saw the best performance.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second of 2 performances.
Yes.
But still.
Did you see both of them?
No.
Oh, I was.
We just saw
was
this.
like, whoa,
There were
okay.
only 2 performances.
Yeah,
We
but
only
there's
had
2 today and 2 tomorrow,
Seriously?
right?
No. They only
That
have
is
2
done.
today.
Oh, they only
It's
had 2.
finished.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
finished. We
Alright.
saw the first
Guess I
and
watched-
last opening night.
But I think their first one, they had some timing problems, just with cues and.
Well,
people
it's
not
probably
being in the right
nervous to
place.
be in front of a huge audience, right?
And most of them are not actors. so-
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah. Did you guys ever act in high school or anything?
I was in the high school madrigals, which is like 1400s music, like Gregorian chants.
Okay.
And we would have like a performance every Christmas where we were like the royal court and I was the queen all the time. I was the queen all the time. And it was really fun. But that's the only thing I've done. Sorry.
There you go. It's all right. That's all right. It's new. It's weird to get used to this equipment, right? Because it's all big and huge and
it's all new to us
yeah,
as well.
you're making out with the mics and
I know
stuff
I
like
feel
that.
really like close and uncomfortable with this mic.
Yeah, I'm still going with my nose thing because I got a
You keep the nose hairs just
I've
trim
got a
it.
huge nose, so as long as the nose is touching this microphone, I feel like I'm close enough.
But my nose is so tiny, so if I touch it with my nose, I'm like right here.
All right, so you guys are on the playcation. You're on the fun holiday right now. So that means you finished your job. So how long again have you been in Korea?
We got here October 8th, 2012.
Yeah,
So
we did-
almost 4 years, just shy of 4 years.
Can you
It's
be
not
more
that
specific?
just shy. It's like 3.5 years.
I'm just kidding.
Three and a half.
No, I don't
We
remember the day.
arrived
I don't remember the day.
3:35.
I don't remember the day I arrived here.
Nobody
I'm
wants
good
to
with dates.
subtract.
I'm good with dates.
Just say how long you've been here.
Just shy of 4 years. I'm trying to be helpful.
Just shy is like 3 years and 10 months.
Weird. Okay.
We're closer to 3.5 years.
3.5 years. Okay.
It feels
Sorry.
like 4 years.
It feels longer.
It does feel a lot longer.
We've had like 5 jobs.
We've had a
Yeah, you guys had a string of when I saw you guys at your Christmas party. You guys were someone was starting a new job. One of the two. Of
Yeah, both of us.
you. One of your
Maybe,
personalities,
yeah.
Corbiella, was starting the job, and both of you were starting the new jobs. And
Yeah, Corbin, you were fun employed then too, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
God, he always gets the breaks. I always I finish a job on Friday and then I start a new job on Monday. And he's always like, I finished a job on Friday and start a new job like 3 months later.
yeah, that's a short
fucking
time. That's not enough
relaxing.
time, man.
I don't know. It's just the way it works out.
I
I also don't like working.
Boy, I can't stand working, but I do it all the time, right? I do it all the
I'm
time.
also lazy.
Well, I do it all the time, but I like the times off. So when I have
Yeah.
it, I don't go rushing right into another job. I want to look and find something I want.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but you guys got a lot of hobbies too. You guys
Yeah.
do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed we do.
Love hobbies.
Yeah.
That's basically all we have, actually.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could just do hobbies for the rest of your life?
That's our plan.
That's actually
yeah.
that's our life goal
Yeah.
is to open. Wait for it. A coffee shop
Legendary.
slash. Yeah, we're legendary. Coffee shop slash used bookstore slash hostel slash game room
Slash orgy center.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, I mean,
it's
art
slash
studio
open-ended.
slash stuff.
Also,
other
if
stuff.
it's in Colorado or
dispensary.
Oregon,
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Dispensary.
Yeah. Right. Oh, now you got to give me the nod. Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, Scott, I've been pretty chatty. Go on then.
Just listening. So you guys came to Korea together?
Oh yeah, we were married in the States.
So you got married before you came here?
Yeah, but we have celebrated
Obviously,
4 anniversaries
they
here.
did.
Yeah.
I had
We've
no idea.
celebrated 4. We just celebrated our 5-year anniversary last weekend.
Well done.
Yeah. High five.
Oh, the high five.
I got
that was a
5 years
weekend
coming up in
nails.
November myself. 5
Happy
years.
almost.
Happy almost.
I've got 43 years of not being
Hey, good on you, man.
Yeah,
top
man.
here.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what brought you guys to Korea? Like, why did you decide, hey, let's get the fuck out of the U.S. and...
Our jobs just ended, and we felt like an adventure.
Did you guys actually have a contract when you were there, or was it just?
In America?
Yeah. You guys were
Well,
telling me
Oh,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, we were
tell
teaching
the story
together.
again. What were you doing in America before?
Okay.
I was teaching physics and math, and she was teaching literature.
Literature and composition.
But not at a
charter
public
school.
school.
Yeah,
You
we're
were at a
teaching-
charter school.
Which
Yep.
is like, it's like a private school, but it's public. So it's free tuition, but there's a lot more parental involvement and smaller classes, more one-on-one with the kids, that sort of thing. It was like my ideal job. It was my dream job. Right out of college, I got it. Dream job.
But also less pay,
Less pay.
funding.
Way less pay, way less
Yeah,
funding.
More work.
and
much
also,
more work.
Way more
the
work.
school that we were working at was based on the school that I graduated from, which was amazing. But the school that we were working at was not like the school that I graduated from. They wanted to be like it, but they couldn't be because they weren't as cool. And I had higher standards than them, so they didn't like me very much.
Yeah, they didn't have the right parent involvement. They were just
Hey, Scott, you got any beer over there? Just for now?
Yeah.
I'll get you another one later.
Yeah.
oh, that's cute.
Hey, we got you guys too. We got.
Oh,
Stella.
really?
You want
Give
some
me
of
a
this?
Stella. No, I was
Stella.
drinking
Stella,
Stella.
hey,
want
get
some of
in
this?
here.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
You can
you.
have a dark one if you want.
No, I'll keep
Okay.
it Stella. I always do a dry beer.
That's a
I always
good sound.
I always do a black beer first. I don't know why. Black beer first, and then move into
Alright.
lager after that or something.
Did you guys travel anywhere before coming to Asia?
Not really.
No.
Not other than Canada.
No, we had
Oh,
our
yeah.
honeymoon in Canada.
That's what
yeah.
I gotta go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to Vancouver Island for our honeymoon.
Oh. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah. We have one participant in the background, a bystander. His name is Adam.
Obviously a
Kent.
Canadian.
If you
Adam Kenta.
Kenta. No, we haven't traveled, and we also haven't traveled while we're here because we work and we always have like different vacations. But now that we're leaving, we're going to 5 countries in a month before we go home. So we're going to be like boom, boom, boom.
It's gonna be awesome.
What are you doing? What?
We're going to Japan for a week, and then we're going to the Philippines for a week, and then we're going to be in Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam for 2 weeks, and then we're going home.
Holy shit, that's a lot of
Yeah,
traveling.
and we just booked all
Have you
of our
been?
flights.
Have you been to Thailand before?
We have
No.
not been to any of those
Oh
places
my god!
before.
Did you book accommodation or flights or anything from
Yes.
Thailand to Vietnam or something
No,
like this?
not to
No.
Vietnam. Only because
We're gonna-
Because I guarantee you're gonna get to Thailand and be like, we don't need to go to Vietnam.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, exactly.
We don't need to go to Cambodia.
And Vietnam, we're like, we may or may not go there.
Well, we
No, I
wanna-
guarantee it because
No.
Thailand is the bomb.
We want to go to
we
Cambodia.
we just booked a place for Thailand today. It's on Airbnb, and it's $11 a day, and they've got an 18-course
Frisbee
disc golf course, an 18-hole disc golf course, and it's like just beautiful.
And you can
right
do
on the
anything
beach.
you want in Thailand.
Anything.
Anything you want
Can
in
you be
Thailand.
naked
He's
all the time?
winking at you.
Pretty much.
You're being winked at.
Pretty much.
Wink, wink.
Why?
Pretty much. I wasn't
So
like
you can be nude all the time, like just anywhere. That's
well, I mean, in certain places, you can. In certain places,
No,
you can
I-
do anything you want all the time.
When Abby said there was a disc golf course and that there's almost nobody there, it's like a private disc golf
It was
course.
like it's just us
I was
staying
like,
there.
so we can
It's
do
like us
nude,
two staying there.
Nude disc golf. That sounds awesome.
Pretty much. I'm sure you can get away with that.
That's good.
That's a loud sound on these mics.
Yeah, it might pick up my.
I'm so excited.
Dude,
Yeah.
that sounds amazing.
Yeah. I mean, just rent a scooter, right? Rent a scooter. I lived in Thailand for about almost 6 months, and
Really?
I went to diving school there. Stayed on a little island. What are you guys gonna go? Do you have any plan?
No.
We're gonna hit islands up. We're
we're
just
gonna
this is
island
just
hop.
relaxation. We're not really sightseeing. We're just vegging.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
take it
Because
in.
being in Korea, you get like 3 days vacation and
A
then
year?
like 3 days vacation, like sometimes. So we have not actually had a vacation for like 4 years.
Have you guys worked together your entire time here?
No.
Or
No,
at
not at
different
all.
schools,
We
or-
started together.
We started out working together, and then we re-signed at the same place. Our first hog one. We re-signed, and as soon as we re-signed, no, right before we re-signed, they changed ownership, so we got like a new boss. And then a month after we re-signed for our second year, the boss was like, "Oh, we're downsizing. We can't keep
Hire
both of
both of
you." And I was like, "All right, well, bye." And then I found a job at a kindergarten that was actually really cool. So then Corbin, later, they were like, "Oh, we're downsizing again. We can't keep you either." And he was like, "Okay, later." And then
He's like, oh,
came.
sweet.
He came to the same kindergarten as me, so we taught together for a minute.
Well, you're
For a
forgetting
minute.
the 3 months off.
Oh yeah, and he
I was like,
fucking
oh
3
sweet,
months off
lost my
again.
job.
And I
I'm
was
just
like,
gonna chill
"Okay,
for 3
bye,
months,
babe. I'm
and
gonna go to work again."
I looked for jobs
All the
sometimes,
time.
but I really just wanted to work with you again.
Yeah, well, he substituted for a teacher that was working with me, and then they fired a teacher that was working with me, so then he got the job.
They fired a foreigner.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
was really old, and she was like terrible. At her
How
job.
old is old here?
She was like
Retired
55.
age.
She was like old for. I mean,
See, it's okay, Scott. You got a few more years.
you're fine. You're fine. You look great. No, but then so
What,
we worked
she
there
was-
together.
what do you mean? She didn't look. She looked old.
No.
Well,
she,
no,
she,
the-
she was
the
working
ho-
with the 4-year-olds,
Uh-huh.
and the 4-year-olds were like devil children, like
Oh.
legitimate devil children, and she just couldn't control them. And so they were like, "Okay, you get out," and then they sent me to the 4-year-olds and gave Corbin my beautiful angel class of 5-year-olds that were so good. And we worked together for like 6 months, and then our boss became a raging lunatic, and then we left.
Oh,
Yeah.
did
I
you
tried to-
quit?
Story
or
of our
did you-
Korean life.
It was kind of mutual.
Mutual.
I don't know. It was a shitstorm.
Oh yeah, I've
Like,
been in one of those too.
Like we
She-
asked for my pension, like or I asked to resign. Like I was
Yeah.
like, I'm resigning obviously because my husband's working here now, and she was like, "Oh, cool, yeah." And then we were like, "So, my stipend or whatever? Not my what? Yeah, my bonus,
Yeah.
bonus." I was like, "So what about that?" And she was like, "How dare you?" And then it was like,
Well,
done. It was done
basically
from
I
there.
just went to her because I just felt like more comfortable talking to her about financial things, and I've done all the math, and I just was trying to ask her straight up like what she owed us, and she just got really offended that we were even asking and implying that she wasn't paying us what we should be paid.
Yeah.
So-
She wasn't.
and she was really shady. So then from that point on, she just started really slipping.
Yeah. That happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Luckily for me, when I first came here, I worked up until about a few years ago. I worked for the same. I even left Korea for about a year and a half, traveled around the world, came back and worked for the same boss at the same
Wow.
kindergarten that I started back at, and I worked with her for like 6 years here in Korea, and she was really great. She was
That's
she
awesome.
was
It was
really
lovely.
great. Yeah,
That sounds like a dream.
yeah, but I did your mic cut out there?
Sounds like a
Yeah,
Dream.
we haven't had a lot of good bosses here.
Yeah, but you know that sometimes.
But we've
you-
had great jobs. Like I feel like we've had great, like amazing kids and great experiences. But the bosses themselves are like either
They're just in the
totally
way.
crazy or totally non-existent. And
Yeah, well, that's
but
the best.
But even at every school I've had great kids.
The children are awesome, and I like the jobs. I like the
co-teachers are
atmosphere
awesome.
usually, and a lot of times I have really great co's. I just love everything, except sometimes the boss just ruins it. They're either there too much, or they just don't know what they're doing, and they just come down on you.
Have you ever seen that movie Waiting with Ryan Reynolds?
He's the one where he's the
Pre-Deadpool?
actual
Where they
actual
work-
waiter.
Yeah, they work. It's like all about them being in a they're waiting at like shenanigans, which is like a
Sounds
benigans.
familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like all about like shitty wait staff jobs. But they have this manager there who's just like the worst. Like he's like he'll try to help them, but he doesn't know what he's doing, and he like fucks everything up. And and there's one chick that's worked there for like 8 years, and she's like, just get out of the kitchen and let me do my job. And I feel like that with almost every boss that I ever have everywhere,
Yeah.
because I'm like, I know how to do my job. Like let me do my job, and just go away. But if ever they like come in and try to tell me how to do things, and I'm not trying to be like arrogant, like I know everything, but it's just like I understand the situation.
Well, I think the breakdown is just that their business is making money, not educating children in most cases, and that's our problem. Is we really want to educate children, so we're like, no, we know what to do. We know what it takes to educate children.
The same thing happened with my job because we switched from one huge amazing building, was bought out by Hyundai company, and then we moved to another place over near Doosan Weave to a kindergarten, and that changed to FTK, which was an actual chain. It went from a private independent kindergarten to a chain that had an actual curriculum, the shittiest curriculum, because they had for kindergarten students 7 years old, they had 17 books a week.
Oh my God.
Wow.
17 books a week that they had to do. Different. They had economics, they had history, they had
Economics for kindergarten.
economics for kindergartners.
Take my toy, and then I'll give you my toy.
So I asked the kids at the end of the semester, like, what does economics mean? Does it mean animals? Does it mean money? Does it mean food? Or does it mean toys? And they're all like, they looked at each other and everyone's afraid to answer. And one kid said, animals, and they all went.
I was expecting toys.
Toys? It means toys?
That's all that matters.
No matter how many times every day you say
kindergarten
money.
economics is toys. Like that. that
Pretty
is
much,
their
that's
economics.
the currency
And
for kids
stickers.
and stickers, right? Yeah.
Stickers are their economy.
Shit, yeah, I'm a sticker king. I got like
Dude.
70,
Yeah,
80 sheets of
Well,
stickers.
Korea, they know two things. I mean, they know a lot more things than that. But two things that they know really well are socks and stickers.
Yeah, they do stickers
And
right.
they fucking rock both of those.
Yeah, and I just found out one of my students' parents owns a toy store, so whenever I rock in there, I get like the 50% discount.
Damn.
So I get all the nice like Chun Obegon stickers for like $750, 2001
We-
stickers
Whole
for
Chun.
$1,000.
we lived in the Mayas building for a year, like 2 years ago, which is right above Kyobo bookstore. And Corbin and I had different work schedules at that point, so I got home earlier than him. And there was a Toastbia below us, which is, I mean, shout out to Toastbia Sandwich Shop because they're amazing.
Yeah, they
So
save
I would get
lives.
Toastbia
They save
right. They
lives.
save lives. So I would get Toastbia right when I got home, and then I would go to Kyobo bookstore and just like buy all the stationery and all. Like I have like 12 notebooks that I've never even opened. That I just have.
All
and I
these
have
things we have to
stickers,
throw away
and
when we leave.
No, we're sending them home because we can't find that kind of good gold back in the States. Like it's so beautiful.
That's so much
Yeah.
shipping.
And Maxim magazine.
Yeah, you guys are dumping everything on Changwoner Shop and Swap right now.
Oh yeah.
And
Buy
anybody
our
listening here,
shit,
if you
buy
guys
our
need a
shit.
good apartment and you have a little bit of
Dude.
money, it's
Yeah.
a $10 million won
What?
deposit, but I'm sure you can negotiate that with the
And
jump.
it's $400 a month. It's like nothing.
It's a good way to
Like,
save
it's
money.
So $400,000 a month is and it's a good way. We have 10 million that we just haven't touched for 2 years. Like,
yeah.
and now we're getting it back. And she's like, we told her we were leaving. We were like, hey, we're leaving, and she was like, oh, when do you need your key money? That's all she asked. She didn't ask anything else, like condition of the place, nothing. She was like, when do you need your key money?
Yeah, where do you want it transferred?
Yeah, so you guys got a good place. Anybody out there that wants to rent a really awesome apartment? And
Yeah.
I've been there. It's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big. It's a 2-bedroom, big
Yeah.
kitchen, huge kitchen.
Kitchen, yeah, and if you rent it, you get the oven too.
That's why we got it.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the kitchen.
and
I
you're
love
going for
cooking.
furnished too. You're
Furnished,
going
yeah,
straight
yeah,
up, straight
yeah.
up furnished.
We got some good stuff,
Yeah.
man.
So
Yeah.
anybody out there that's wanting that, please contact the Changwoner, or
Mm-hmm.
you can find us on Facebook, and we can hook you guys up.
Or either of us.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back after this with more with Corbin and Abiella.
Woohoo!
Oh, my ears are so hot.
Right? Oh,
It's true.
I don't think I've
Well,
ever had
the
sweaty
real
ears.
world sounds so boring now.
I know.
I know. Get back on those headphones. You sound way better.